All day, helicopters circle the once picturesque German town of Altenahr, nestled into the bends of the Ahr River, now choked with mud and debris, cut off from neighboring towns without communication.
I'm happy that I'm alive.
This is home for Deborah Stretch, but her family in the UK had no idea if she had survived until they saw her on TV. Now she's delivering fresh cups of coffee to keep spirits up.
I came over the mountain down here, and then I just saw, oh my God, unbelievable. We were just all crying, everybody. It was awful. It was really, really terrible. And everybody's walking towards you. This is our little town. It's gone. It's just gone.
Residents try to clear what they can, working with firefighters, police, and soldiers. But the closer we get to the river, the greater the devastation. On a hotel wall, the historic marker of the water level of the last great flood in 1910. That is now dwarfed by this catastrophe.
To give you a sense of scale, I'm standing at the banks of the river. This hotel right beside it had water all the way up to the third story. You can actually see the water line right there marking just how far up the floodwaters got.
This was no ordinary flood. The water took out chunks of the road, sweeping through the local cemetery. At least one house was carried away by the flood. Neighbors told us the body of the person who lived there was later found in a hillside vineyard. Restoring critical infrastructure is a top priority to get the help the town needs.
Ja, also wir versuchen hier im rückwärtigen Bereich die Straße wieder gangbar zu machen.
We're trying to make this road passable again, explains First Staff Sergeant Fenning. Over there, you can't see it from here, there is a railway bridge completely unusable. And on this side, there is also a lot of damage, but we are taking some of the material here to stabilize that bridge and to facilitate movement of heavy equipment, he explains. But it's not until we come around the bend that we see the sheer scale of their task.
This here is a railway crossing, and that explains what we see over here. The river swelled so high, so quickly, that it was able to tip over the bridge holding up the railway line. You can see all of the trees, the debris that it had collected further upriver. It just became this wall of water, knocking down everything in its path. This is a scene of destruction that is just incredible. This town has never seen anything like this.
For generations, this town has lived off the river and all that it brings. But now, as extreme weather hits this once tranquil valley, the waters have turned against them.